Okay, I hope I get a strong signal. So, walking with you again. Well, it's a beautiful day in New York City, and I'm starting out at the United Nations headquarters, and I'm headed westward towards 42nd Street, finally finishing in Times Square. I invite you to walk beside me to feel the rustle of traffic, the hum of a conversation, and the echoes of history in the facade of buildings. So we'll talk architecture, controversies, culture, life, hope, and well, most especially hope. So let's go. So this is the present lightings here at the UN headquarters in New York City. So it's celebrating or commemorating the 80th year of the United Nations. At the present, you will not see any flags out in here. Not a single flag. Could be because, I guess only, could be because of it's Saturday. There's no office ongoing. That could be the cause. I'm not sure really. And anyway, this is the entrance here. If you want to get inside, then it's a lot of security, and it's a well secured premise. So there are two guards in there, and I pity them because they have Saturday evening and the whole Sunday that can be standing there waiting for nothing. Anyway, so see, this is the line where the delegations, staff, set, and press gonna be heading to, and 6+ for VIPs on the other side. Okay. So United Nations is located here in the First Avenue, and at the back of this compound in here is the Turtle Bay. That's the Turtle Bay on Manhattan's east side. So directly ahead is the United Nations headquarters, that tall building there behind the purple light. So that cluster of distinctive modern style buildings along the East River between about 42nd and 48th streets, yes, and centered roughly on the First Avenue. So this complex is more than glass and steel. It's a symbol of global hopes, diplomacy, also a symbol of tension at the same time, and ideals. So the design of the UN headquarters was chosen in the post-World War II during that era. So as nations tried to build a structure that would embody cooperation, peace, and modernity. So the architects included an international team. Okay, so there was a competition from great names in architecture. Names like Wallace Harrison and Le Corbusier and Oscar Niemeyer. Well, they compete with their design. But anyway, it was Wallace Harrison, that's the one who led. Well, the Secretariat Building, one of the main structures here, was built in an international style. clean lines, glass, steel with minimal ornamentation. A style meant to convey efficiency, universality, openness, yes. Well, it was completed around 1950 or so. So that is the main building. It is not lit today because it is Saturday. So it's a little dim right now. Hola, Nación Alternativa. Mega shout out to you. Thank you, Nación Alternativa. May Zambrano, thanks for coming. And Nación is the first one who came to greet Gil TV. Congratulations, you're the winner tonight. Second is May Zambrano. And then third is followed by Ashley Simangan. And Nación was trying to say hola to Ashley. Okay. Now, let me talk more about the UN. But even from its early years, the UN site had its share of controversies. So it's city, it's moving, it's changing, and we cannot help but have controversies and the political push and push and pull. I mean. Because if we don't have that, then we cannot come up with a good result. So other controversies are the money, the land use, the local New Yorkers worried about how the development would affect the neighborhood, and debates over expansion, how much land to acquire, what it should look like, and some proposed massive additions, towers, visitor centers, parks. But some of these were built, some were not. So what we learn from this? So if you can see, the delegates are coming out of the building now. Those are delegates, those walking. And those coming out from the building there on the other side, they walk on the other side. Okay. Just like a building project, life is full of proposals. Life is full of debates, of revisions. Not every idea gets built, but every idea matters. That's what we learn from it. Then vision often meets practical roadblocks, funding, bureaucracy. What else? Public opinion. No, these all matters. But those challenges can shape a stronger end results. So I think that's also the definition of democracy. This is America, and it is a democratic country. Okay. So, well, as you step out of the UN complex, it's so dark in there. Even their garden here, there should be a statue there in the middle, but I cannot take focus on that because it's covered by this marquee. This is also called marquee. This is a tent, and I cannot focus my camera in there. At the same time, it's dark. But what caught my attention is these two towers here. That tower there, the one, and this tower here, the Trump World Towers. This one is Trump World Towers. This is a condominium rental towers. This could be catering the delegates from United Nations. That was so. I was thinking that it's a wise decision from Trump to build such a building in front of UN to cater the delegates. That was, see how tall it is? I think it's around 50 floors. And that is the Trump World Towers. And another one which is more important is that building there, the one with the let me focus my camera to that flag waving up there with full of lights. See, there's a flag there. That's the flag of Turkey. Well, now they changed the spelling of Turkey. It's no longer Turkey. They put letter E at the end, so they pronounce it as Turkiye. So as not to be mixed with the bird turkey. That's what I guess. Anyway, there's a flag of Turkey. And that tower there of steel and glass, look at that. It's sleek, but it's somehow dark now on the top. It's an office building. It's not condominium. It's an office building. So that one is called the House of Turkey. You know, let me see. Okay, or the Turkish house they call that. And this one is directly across from part of the UN complex. This is the UN complex here, and right across that is the Turkish house or Turkevi Center along the United States Plaza by the United Nations Plaza. Well, it's a modern skyscraper. Actually, it was just opened recently, around 4 years ago, and serving as a cultural and diplomatic center for Turkey. With offices, they also have residences. No wonder I saw some residences up there at the top. The lower portion is the office, and the top there are the residences. Oh, no wonder. Okay, and some consular activity at that open area there. Not the topmost, but there's an open area by around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th floor. There's an open area with a flag. A function is somehow happening right now with full of lights there. See, some functions is happening at the moment. It could be a party for the diplomats and others. I'm not sure, but if you have something in mind, if you know something, share it in the comment. Anyway, this serves as a cultural and diplomatic center for the country of Turkey. Okay, so actually it represents how even in this shadow of big international institutions, there's a constant evolution. New buildings, new voices, new missions. Let us cross the street. Well, as I step away from the UN complex, let's cross the street. They're not stopping. They won't allow me to cross, and it's my right to cross. Look at that. I have to cross. Anyway, well, as we step away from the UN complex, this one I crossed the First Avenue. So we're moving towards second and third, and there are smaller but meaningful structures, mission buildings, diplomatic residences, small cafes where people who work at or visit the UN post for lunch, call home, plan travel, you know. And Turtle Bay has a quieter, more measured energy than Times Square that we'll have. Anyway, I would like to highlight what do you call this? A pattern. I think this is a Islamic pattern, not definitely Turkish pattern, because I've seen this in other Islamic nations as well. I think this is Islamic pattern, and it goes from down here up to that level there, and it has the same patterns all over. Okay, let's continue walking. Okay, you can see some delegates there. They get out of the what do you call that? The gate of UN complex, and they're trying to cross the street. Those are the delegates. So we got a lot of delegates around the area. So this is what I'm talking about here, the Turkevi, or the Turkish house. That's the Turkish house, Turkevi. And this is a sleek metal and glass building. Treasures behind the doors. Oh, it says there. Do you see that? That one. It says treasures behind the doors of Anatolia, where heritage meets the future. So this area here could be the area that conducting some cultural activities. So that's the entrance. Look at that. Turkevi, Turkish house. Okay. And it says here on the other side, the address is 821 First Avenue, and it says permanent mission of Turkey to the United Nations. They got a good space here, huh? They got a good space in front, right in front of the UN headquarters, and on First Avenue. This is a prime property. This area here is a prime property. Anyway, we're walking now. We're heading towards 42nd. What is this? Institute of International. Oh, interesting. Look at that. That's the Institute of International Education. There you go. Institute of International Education. So it's a school then. And oh, I love the chandelier they have there. And the curve, what do you call that? The stairs. Is that a curved stairs you call it, or a round stairs? I don't know what it's called, but anyway, it look extravagant to me. The entrance. May Sombrano, Ola Ola, where are the others? So let's walk. Continue walking towards the 42nd. I look at this. This is the United Nations Visitors Check-in Center. So you have to get in here first for visitors to check-in center. So one, all visitors must register online in advance. If you wanna go inside the UN headquarters or building, go online and register in advance. Then second, your visiting hours. You have to obey your visiting hours. And third, please present your photo ID and registration to the officer. So anyone is welcome to get inside then. You need a national identification or passport, and identification must be original, valid, and in Latin characters. Latin characters means in Roman characters. You know, the alphabet that we used to have. It says here, the United Nations is closed for public visitors. Ooh la la. Office hours for temporary day passes and lost and found, 8 to 16. So United Nations is closed for public visitors for a while. And this is the check-in, security check-in.
لازم reservation.
Okay. Let's cross 44th. Is it 43rd? Yeah, I think it's 43rd. Let's see what is this offices, because it's saying something there. Okay, the offices of the United States Department of... Oh, this is the Department of State. Oh, okay, now it's to know. This building is called UN Plaza, and this is the office of, or offices, it says, of the United States Department of State. Nice to know. I didn't know that. But it's also another sleek building. Let's continue walking. So that's the front of United Nations headquarters. They have that violet, is that violet? Purple light there saying 80. That could be the 80th commemoration of 80th year of the United Nations. And that's the United Nations building in there. Hi, Mighty Bull. Without law and order, trust among individuals erodes rapidly. I agree with you, Mighty Bulls. Hey everyone, let's welcome, mega shout out to Mighty Bull in the house, and Marge. Hey Marge. Yeah, very nice place, Marge. Thanks for coming, Marge. Okay, let us see what's in there, Marge. Hola a todos from Nación Alternativa. And Mighty Bull saying greetings from Mighty Bull because he just entered the room. Okay, this is the Department of States. That's the department. And look at that structure, this artwork there, the sculpture. It's beautiful, right? And it's a modern, sleek building. Let's continue walking. Okay, it says there, what is that? Ronald Brown, United States Mission to the United Nations building. Okay, I cannot read the... Oh, and there's the pictures here of the President, the Vice President, and the Secretary of State. That one there. So the President, Vice President, and Secretary of State. Trump, Vance, and Rubio. Okay. So if you happen to go and need to go to the States Department, here it is, the building right in front of United Nations headquarters. Okay, let's continue walking. We're heading now towards 1 UN Plaza. There's a parachute or something. Okay, 1 UN Plaza is here. So, you know, I wonder why they did not turn on the lights here on the facade of the United Nations. They should have turned it on, because being Saturday is not actually a reason, in my opinion. Okay, let's cross 43rd Street. This is Church Center. Oh, Church Center. And look at this wall art here. Sculpture wall art. Is there any sign, anything that it says here? Only no smoking, and that's it. Okay, let's continue walking anyway. What flag is this? I wonder what is this flag. Let us see. Permanent mission of the Kingdom of Bhutan to the United Nations. Ooh, this is the flag of Bhutan. Look at that. So that's the flag of Bhutan, right in front of the UN headquarters, the permanent mission. And they occupy the whole building. Okay, so we're gonna, you know, it's not easy to walk along 42nd Street from this point here, but it is easier if we go up the stairs. There's a stair here going up to the Tudor City. Okay, there's another climb. Let's climb up the stairs. There's a granite stair here. Aywa. Anyway, we climb up already. Oh, that's the entrance here of Bhutan office. That one, I love that work of arts there on by the door. Okay, I better go on the other side. Walk on the other side so I can show you the building on the left side. You know, this is Tudor City, this is historic one. Whew. You know, there's a restaurant there. That building is called the Prospect Towers. And we have a small park in here. It says no dogs, no smoking, no feeding pigeons. Then life is boring. It says their afternoon tea in Tudor City Greens. Okay, so that's a fine dining restaurant, the Tudor City restaurant. It's classic, you know. It's been there since the World War. That restaurant is old. Okay. So I'm gonna continue westward towards 2nd, 3rd, and Lexington, and through the Midtown cross streets. As I walk, we're gonna see. But before that, what I'll tell you what we're gonna see. I'm gonna show you something in here, something beautiful. The scenery here is so beautiful that I always come here frequently, just to see this other side of the East River. That is the Queen side, the Long Island City on the opposite side. See those buildings? Queens. That's Queens already. Before it wasn't look like that. There was no tall buildings in the past. Now they got a lot in there, crowded. And it's trying to compete with Manhattan. So that's the Queens side. Queens, that is the borough where I live. That's my neighborhood. But my apartment is just 6 floors high, not as tall as those that you can see right now. So we're standing here by 42nd Street, and that is First Avenue that you see there with the signal light. Okay, well, at my back, let us look at the back. This is what you can see from the back. Equally beautiful. Look at that, right? So we're gonna walk straight on this street. See, at the end of, there's no end actually, the middle, but from your screen, there's a brighter side there, and that brighter side is the Times Square. The 7th Avenue, Broadway Street, and 42nd Street, the theater district. And that bridge, you see that, what bridge is that? The purple bridge, that's the Pershing Square. Pershing Square, and that is where the Grand Central Station is located. So we're gonna pass through this stretch. Okay? And there's a Chrysler Building there, the one with a jewel. A crown jewel at the top. There's a Chrysler Building. Once it was the tallest building in the world for how many weeks? And the one at the back is the One Vanderbilt Center, and it has an observatory floor there at the top. That's One Vanderbilt, one of the tallest also. Hey, Roman Chesnokov, make a shout out to you. Roman saying hi all. Okay. And also Israel Morales, mega shout out to you, Israel Morales. Okay. Regreso de nuevo, which park? And May Zambrano, we're going to the park to see Ratatouille. Oh, they have an open a park movie, and what do you call that? A park movie, right? Ratatouille. Ooh, Ratatouille! I love that movie. Miley Cyrus has a song named "The Climb." Let's dance. Oh, The Climb. The Climb. Isn't that from the cartoon? Also, it's a cartoon movie. That same song, The Climb. Mega shout out to you, Marge. Well, let's welcome Marge to the house. Oh, it's a little windy here. And let me put my hoodie. And that's the bus there. Look at that, the topless bus, the tourist bus. That is the tourist bus. Okay, so we're gonna continue walking. Let's descend down the stairs. Okay, so we're gonna see as we walk along this street, we see older brick, newer glass skyscrapers, among others. And we're gonna pass by restaurants, small shops. Sometimes we can pass by grand older residential buildings with ornate stoneworks, small parks, traffic noise that is increasing as well. Midtown Manhattan is a place where competing priorities collide in here. Let me focus again my camera so you would appreciate it. That one, okay. The commerce, the tourism, the old architecture, the preservation, new towers, traffic, what else? People living here or just passing through. It's also a place of stories, boosters and critics at the same time. Thank you, Nacion Alternativa, saying awesome channel. And M. Zambrano says, Gil, The Climb is a song. Yeah, I know, The Climb is a song, and it's a theme song to one of the movies. Let me ask my partner here. Let me ask my partner. 1 second. Hey Jem, there's a song by Okay, I'm forgetting again. You know, my memory is. Oh, are there some fireworks around? Some fireworks going on. We just can't see from the sky. Maybe from the Queen's side. I can hear it from the Queen's side. Oh, we missed that one. Oh, today's Friday. No, it's today's Saturday. Hello Wash Bar. Mega shout out to Wash Bar. Oh, Wash Bar gave us another gift. Thank you Wash Bar for the gift. Good evening and well done water for you. Okay, so we have a gift of water from Wash Bar. Thank you very much Wash Bar. Hi Jenny. The song The Climb by who's the singer again? I'm always forgetting the singer. Miley Cyrus, yeah. The song The Climb by Miley Cyrus. Is it used at a movie as a theme song? See, I told you it's a theme song. So it's a theme song from the movie Hannah Montana, 2009 film. There you go. So that's the movie. That's why I remember. I said, which movie is that I heard The Climb as the theme song? It's Hannah Montana movie, her very own movie actually. And the song is a central part of the movie's plot and is even shown being written by the main character, Miley Stewart. So the character is Miley Stewart, and according to the story, he wrote this song in the film. Okay, so we got something else here. Now let's try going down. Let's try descending down the stairs and go towards 42nd Street to Times Square. I can hear fireworks, but I don't see any fireworks up there. No fireworks, but I can hear it. That's by the Queen's side. We missed that one. Oh my God! How could I miss that? How could I don't know about that? Fireworks. Let us see. Maybe it's this side here. No more. Oh, there's the fireworks. Oh no, it's not a firework. That's the Queensboro Bridge. I can hear it, but I cannot see it. Anyway, this area here is the famous Tudor City. Remember, we passed by the One United Nations Plaza building. There's a building there. That is where the Department of State's office is located. So, you know, that's it's just right in front of the UN complex, you know. Well, actually, it's part of a larger plan for buildings, hotels, and residential units around UN. The ambitions were bigger than what ultimately was built, but it turned out to be like that. And it was supposed to be part of a super block bounded roughly by 42nd and 43rd Streets. The 1st and 2nd Avenue, that's a big block, man. And it, as per ambition, as per plan, should have offices, hotels, residences, and all connected to the UN ecosystem. So, but only that one building or hotel was realized, the one that I showed you. Anyway, you know, the critics at the time complained about bulk size the visual impact, the idea that diplomats and visitors would be living almost like insiders in a designed enclave, separated from everyday life. So some said it benefited the diplomats unfairly, or that the development was too official. Okay, this is one of the oldest buildings here of bricks. That's Woodstock Tower. Am I still seeing the Tudor? Anyway, that's the historic Tudor building. I cannot see it from here because the trees are covering it. My goodness. Anyway, this Tudor, I think it is a hotel in the, yeah, that one. Oh, I can see now the signage, but the light is off. I can see the signage here, but the light is off. At the top of the building, it says there, Tudor City. It's a little dark though, cause it's against the light down here. It says Tudor City. If you can see, that one says Tudor City. That one. And we passed through that building. There's a red brick building, you know. Yes. You know that Tudor City is a hidden urban village. And that's the bridge where we come from. We were at the top of the bridge, right? Remember, as I was showing the 42nd Street, that's the top of the bridge that we were. Then we got down in here. Anyway, so let me thank again the Mighty Bull. The Mighty Bull has given us water. Thank you, Mighty Bull. There's a gift of water from Mighty Bull. Be safe. Thank you very much for that. And Roman says, Israel, your Russian is excellent. Wow, Israel, I'm surprised. Can speak Russian. Yeah, Debro Punsalovat from Israel Morales. Thank you, Mighty Bull, for that wonderful gift. Okay, we'll continue walking as we continue. Before me continue walking, I was telling you that I would like to talk about that Tudor City. Oh, it's covered here. Let's move further in here so you can see that one, Tudor City at the top. Anyway, so we cannot ignore this fascinating enclave. You know, enclave perched like a castle above the chaos Tudor City. You know, this residential complex was built before the war, before the United Nations was there, I think in the 20s. And this is one of the developments done by Fred French. You know, Fred French is one of the famous architects and owner buildings, estate owners in Midtown. As we pass through Midtown, especially on Fifth Avenue, you will see a lot of buildings by Fred French. Well, it's recognized as the first residential skyscraper complex in the world, so it's very old. See, it's the oldest residential skyscraper complex, and it is still standing right in front of us. You know, imagine that before big modern developments were a thing, this was a planned community in the sky. You know, the style is, well, the name suggests the architecture is designed in a romanticized Tudor revival style. That's how it got its name, Tudor, because the style is Tudor revival style. Well, think medieval English village. That vibes, you know, half timbered facades and the brickwork, pointed arches and decorative stones, stained glass. Well, it's like someone dropped Shakespeare's Stratford upon Avon right in Manhattan. What a description. And why it was built? Well, at the time, the area was full of slaughterhouses. This area was full of slaughterhouses. Coal yards and tenements. You know, not exactly prime real estate. And Fred French had this visionary idea. Take a rundown section near the East River and build a self-contained middle-class castle community. Okay, well, his pitch, you could live in elegance above the noise, he said, with parks, light, air, and amenities, all while being close to Midtown. Well, the design, Tudor City included apartment towers and two beautifully landscaped parks. The one I showed you, the one that says no dogs, no smoking in the park. And even a hotel, the Hotel Tudor, now Westgate New York Grand Central, that's what it's called, is from up there, residents could literally look down over the East River and the chaos below. So it was aspirational urban living, a model for future high-rise complexes. And this is the Westgate I'm telling you about. See, this is the one, the Westgate New York Grand Central. That's what I'm talking about. So, okay. Before, the name of this place is Tudor, Hotel Tudor, I mean. So, Hotel Tudor. Now, they changed it to Westgate New York Grand Central. See, it's as old as... I think this is in the 1920s, from 1930s, this building. It's brick. Look at that. There's brick, marble wall there up there, and there's chandelier. And look at that. See, Westgate, New York Grand Central. And that's a Tudor City Tavern there. So the previous name was Tudor City. Now let's cross 2nd Avenue. Ay. Okay. Let's go continue walking. This is the 2nd Avenue.
Okay. Bonne soirée, courage. Bonne chance. Merci.
We have an important, what do you call this? Important media company here. It's called the Pix 11. That's New York's very own television channel. 42nd Street. I would like to talk of 42nd Street by itself first before we go to the overwhelming structures there that's waiting for us ahead in there. The density increases here. There's more traffic, more honking, more people, and retail starts creeping in. Signs get more frequent, and the facades more commercial. The feel shifts actually. Before it was just like this one here, those brick apartments like this one, and that one there beside Tudor. Oh, we had the Tudor Hotel, the Tudor City, right? Okay. That 42nd Street is one of those arteries of New York that's seen almost everything. It has been the site of entertainment, glory, decline, urban decay, and then aggressive redevelopment, then commercialization, then debates about authenticity and the public space. Originally, this part of Manhattan was much more residential. Let me stand here as I talk. We're on the 2nd Avenue. Let me stand up here so you can feel the vibes. Ow, 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 ow. My foot is aching. My foot is aching. Anyway. This street has lots of controversies actually. I would like to... How can I organize my thought? I have problem with my memory now. I would like to organize my thought. Anyway, this WPIX building, right? Is that what it's called? WPIX building. I would like to, I don't want to miss this because this Pix 11 channel is New York's very own actually. That's why I don't want to miss that. Officially this, the channel was called the Daily News Building, or this building I mean, is called the Daily News Building. What architecture? Is the same architecture with the Rockefeller Building. It's Art Deco. It's a skyscraper. Look at that. And it's one of the most recognizable landmarks on 42nd Street. That's why I don't want to miss this. Well, it was built before the war also. Before the war or during the time of Depression, that's in between 20s and 30s, or 20s and 35. Yeah, I think that's the time of Depression, from 1920 to 1935. Anyway, this building was built during the Depression. It was, the same architect that worked on Rockefeller Center and the American Radiator Building. No wonder it has the same architecture, the Art Deco, So for decades, this was the headquarters of the New York Daily News, which explains the building bold name, the News Building. And it's the WPIX, Channel 11. And Channel 11 was a television station founded before or during the war in 19 or after the war, I mean, by 1948, I think, by the Daily News, and its studios were inside this very building for many years, and giving it powerful place in New York's broadcasting history. Okay. We're gonna see the giant rotating globe. So we need to cross. We need to cross the street, Second Avenue, so I can show you the rotating globe of the Daily News. Street check. So that's Second Avenue and Peaks Plaza or Jemmy Breslin Way. And look at this site here. I love the site here. You know, rows of American flag, and at the back is the the Chrysler Building. I mean, I love this scenery here. Look at that. Since I love this, I would like to take a short clip of this. Allow me to take a short video clip, please, because I'm gonna use this on my inspirational channel. Okay, and I would like to take a picture as well. A photo. Let's take a photo of this.
I can't fucking do that.
Another one. Okay, got that. So let's continue walking. I'm excited to see the globe there at the Daily News. Well, the giant rotating globe inside, we can have a peek of that. Where is that located? Oh, where is it now? Oh, they close it here? Or maybe on the other door. Yeah, the other door. Let's see the other door. Okay, the other door. Near the Westin Hotel. You know that one of the building's most famous features is the enormous rotating globe in the lobby. This one. I would like to enter inside. Can we get inside? No, it says no entry. Please use main entrance on 42nd Street. No entry in here. Anyway. No entry. Oh, we cannot get inside. Look at this one. I would like you to show. This is rotating. Okay. You know, this enormous rotating globe is 12 feet in diameter. And the visitors are often struck by the dramatic lobby, and it feels almost like stepping into a temple of news with what's that? These are all marbles, right? Marbles, and on the floor, the marbles, you can see the what do you call this? The longitude, latitude, or the I'm forgetting my term. Anyway, like one here says Boston 188, Pittsburgh 3458, New Haven 72, Halifax 590, Providence. A name of places around the world. There's Oslo. Okay, so where is that? Boston 188. That's not the Boston that I know of. Okay, anyway, so a lot of places, cities there, like there Paris in there. That's written down there on the floor. Let me focus that. That one on the floor. See, New Haven, Halifax, Providence. What else in there? Okay, London, Paris, Berlin. I can read from it. I don't know if you can read those. See, there's Berlin, Moscow, London, Paris, Vienna, Geneva, Rome. So name of cities are sketched or etched on the floor. You know? Well, it's almost so. It feels almost like stepping into a temple of news, with these marbles and glass and light beams shooting upward. Look at those beams shooting upward. Do you know that the lobby and that rotating globe were famously featured in the 1978 Superman movie? If you recall the Christopher Reeve Superman movie with what's the leading actress, Margot Kidman? No. I'm forgetting the name of that actress. That actress became part of the Sex and the City. Anyway, so this was featured on that movie, the Superman, as the Daily Planet headquarters. Remember that Superman used to pass through the building, going to his office. Is a media man, a photographer. So this one is featured as a part of the Daily Planet headquarters, you know, and that's when Clark Kent, that's the full name of Superman, Clark Kent worked, and the globe became a Hollywood icon as well, you know. So what's the cultural impact and the landmark status of this building? It was declared a National Historic Landmark, actually, for its architectural and historical significance. The News Building. You know, it represents the bold confidence of New York journalism in the early 20th century. And a time when newspapers had enormous sway over public opinion. And through the daily news, eventually moved out in the 1990s. And the building still carries its imprint. And WPIX legacy remains tied to its wall. Those are our UN delegates. They're walking along 42nd Street. Okay. Oh, there's a Westin in here. Look at that, the Westin beside this the New York Daily News building. Okay, I give you time to read that. Okay, that's a New York Daily News building. And right here next to us, is the Westinghouse Building and Hotel. Okay. And you know, Westinghouse Building and Hotel was a shortcut into Westin. That's how Westin word was coined. The full name is Westinghouse. It became Westin. They cut it short. It's a fascinating but often overlooked piece of New York's Midtown story. So this Westinghouse Building and Hotel that is right next to Daily News Building. It was constructed in the 20s also, and the early 30s, not distant from the year that the news building was built at the same time. It's part of the same wave of development that brought Art Deco flair to Midtown. And it originally served as the Westinghouse Building, housing offices for the Westinghouse Electric Corporation. And the Westinghouse, of course, was one of the biggest names in American innovation, right? I remember when I was a kid, we had a Westinghouse refrigerator, and we had a Westinghouse television. And that Westinghouse television is shaped like an oblong. It's not square, it's oblong. I remember that TV. And electricity, appliances, broadcasting, and even early elevators. Yeah, the early elevators was Westinghouse elevators. So over time, it transformed into the Westinghouse Hotel, catering mostly to out-of-town workers, business travelers, and later to tower budget lodgers in Midtown. I would like you to look at the wall art here by the Westin Hotel or Westinghouse Hotel. Look at this, beautiful Gerada at Gerada art. Beautiful, right? Look, it's the face of the baby. Beautiful work of art. I would like to take a picture or baby picture, but there's some scaffoldings here. I need to go further so I can get a good shot of this picture in here. Let me just take a picture, okay? Beautiful, look at that. Okay, I got it. I got it. Baby, I got it. Anyway. Well, do you consider this a graffiti? It's not a graffiti, right? I think it's a wall art, not a graffiti to me, because it's so beautifully executed, and it's not an eyesore. It's a piece of art, and look at the reflections on the eyes of that wood baby. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Let's move on. That's the Westin Hotel. Okay, then let's continue walking. Right in front are some, coffee houses, cafes. Some urban changes in here. The hotels eventually. There's some hotels around the area. And, Westinghouse, what shall I say? Westinghouse was a giant in radio and TV, and in fact, it owned several radio and TV stations across the U.S. So having a presence right next to WPIX or Channel 11 was more than a coincidence, actually. This block was once a broadcasting powerhouse, and the hotel side of the building often housed mid-level executives, traveling engineers, and even newspaper men who needed a bed after a long night at the daily news presses. So although Westinghouse owns a lot of broadcasting and TV stations, that daily news is not part of it. Just coincidental that it built side by side. Like many midtown hotels of its type, the Westinghouse Hotel fell into decline by the late 20th century, where critics describe it as seedy or run down, especially compared to the more glamorous hotels uptown. So it was known more than a budget hotel than a business hub, reflecting how the prestige of the East 42nd Corridor has dimmed since its Art Deco heyday, Well, some locals saw it as emblematic of Midtown's uneven fortunes. Well, a reminder that not all parts of 42nd Street age gracefully. And this is the building. Okay, let's continue walking. So much for the Westin Hotel or Westinghouse building. Well, we just passed the ghost of a New York's electrical and broadcasting past,
22.
That a place where engineers, journalists, and out-of-towners once brushed shoulders in Midtown's media hub. This is the 3rd Avenue already. Ooh, we're on the 3rd Avenue. Jimmy Breslin. Anybody knows Jimmy Breslin? Can anybody like most especially Mighty Bull, can you share in the comment why it's called the Jimmy Breslin Way?
No, he's just like a beautiful man.
Let's take a closer look. So we're now right at East 42nd Street and 3rd Avenue, sometimes called as the Jimmy Breslin Way. Let me step back. I don't want to disturb them. Anyway, I'm not really sure of what I know about this Jimmy Breslin, you know, but I think it's a temporarily they gave this name, the block of East 42nd Street between 2nd and 3rd. Yeah, it's 2nd and 3rd, right? And the honorary name Jimmy Breslin Way. You know, Jimmy Breslin was a legendary journalist and columnist, well known for his writing about the New York life, especially its working class, its underdogs, its gritty and everyday moment. And why this block? I'm sorry for my pronunciation. And why this block? Well, that specific block is right in front of the Daily News building, the same building that housed the Daily News newspaper for many decades. And Daily News employed Jimmy Breslin for a large part of his career. So naming the block after him is a way to honor his long contribution to journalism in New York. Not especially his voice for people, his critical what do you call this? His humor, the critical eye, the courage, and he wasn't just reporting from the perches of power. He wrote from the sidewalks, the alleyways, the lunch counters, and the places people live. That's why it was named after him. Now let's cross 3rd Avenue. Oh, you know what? I got a lot of things to discuss, but we're running out of time. I need to move forward because, or else we're gonna run out of time when we cover the Times Square. And there's a lot of things to cover in there. You know, that's the crossroads of the world. So no wonder there's a lot of things to cover on that part. Anyway, we're now here by the block of 3rd Avenue and Lexington Avenue. And right on our right side, you can see some exits and entrances for the Grand Central Station. So maybe I will not just discuss in details about the buildings, what we see, but I love this flower. Look at this flower here. Beautiful. Right? Look at the flower. And this is what I'm talking about. Some entrances and exits for Grand Central Subway Station. Like this one here. Okay, so this is entry for train 7. Okay, so let's continue walking, but I love to discuss about the Chrysler Building. Oh, we cannot see the crown anymore, the Chrysler Building. I would like to move back. Because the Chrysler Building is somewhat historic. Can you see the crown? Oh, the crown. I missed that. I should have not walked fast. Because I would like to discuss this beautiful building here, the Chrysler Building. You know that the Chrysler Building is along Lexington Avenue and is one of the New York's most dazzling Art Deco skyscrapers and a jewel of the 80s skyline. You know, and it's not the 80s, it's the 30s. I'm sorry, because it's Art Deco. You know, Art Deco's architecture are mostly from between 1920 to 1935 to sometimes to 19 up to 1945 after the war. Okay, so, and it briefly held the title of world's tallest building before being surpassed by the Empire State Building just a year later. So it reigned for a short period actually. And what makes the Chrysler so iconic is its stainless steel crown. You know, a radiant sunburst design of just triangular, right? Of triangular windows and gleaming arches that sparkle differently depending on the light. Well, at night, it glows like a torch above Midtown. That's why it's remarkable. You know, the building was, what do you call this? It's a corporate headquarters, actually, and of the Chrysler Corporation. But as a personal monument to the owner and his automotive empire, this building was built, and its decorative details nod to the auto ages. No, you know, the gargoyle-like moments or ornaments shaped like Chrysler car hood ornaments. The radiator cap designs and the hubcap inspired motif curved into the facade, just like the car. So inside the lobby, you know, it dazzles with rich marble murals of progress and industry, and at that distinct Art Deco glamour. Well, though critics once dismissed it as flashy, the Chrysler Building is now celebrated as one of the most beautiful skyscrapers ever built. A reminder that ambition and artistry can make even steel and stone feel alive. Okay, at least I've discussed a little about Chrysler Building because I don't want to miss that. You know, this is one of the most beautiful skyscrapers in the world, so I don't want to miss that. Well, anyway, we're approaching now the Pershing Square by Park Avenue. But before that, we need to cross the Lexington Avenue, right? And this Chrysler Building is located along Lexington Avenue. Okay, and beside the Lexington are newer glass and steel building beside it, which is the Hyatt Hotel. That's the Hyatt. And on my left here, where we're standing right now, is the headquarters for Mount Sinai. This is the headquarters for Mount Sinai. And this is one of the newer buildings as well. You know, it's the crossover of Art Deco and glass and steel at the same time. It's a skyscraper again. Okay, let's continue walking. We don't have much time. See this facade here? Look at the facade. It's like the emblem of Chrysler, right? Look at that. It's the same as the emblem of the Chrysler car that you see in front of the hood. That's the shape of the Chrysler. What do you call that? A Chrysler. I don't know what to call that, but anyway, you know, there are what do you call this? So I'm forgetting my term. I hate myself. Anyway, this is one of the Grand Central Station's exit and entrance here by the corner of Lexington and 42nd. I would like to cross Lexington Avenue now. So after this is the glass and steel building, the Westin Hotel, in which underground is the Grand Central Station. But let's not discuss about this new building in here. Let's discuss about the much grandeur historic building. You know, the Grand Central Terminal is located here in 42nd and Park Avenue, and that where Pershing Square is also located. You know, it's more than a train station. You know, it's a cathedral of movement and one of New York City's greatest landmarks. Okay, so it was opened in the early 1900s. I cannot exactly say the year, but anyway, and it's on a Boudard style architecture, you know, and it has soaring arches. Careful, I'm walking on the side of this sidewalk. Okay. And, you know, it looks like a cathedral, you know. And look at those soaring arches, the massive windows, and a majestic facade crowned by a 13-foot clock. Would you imagine that clock is 13 feet? And the Roman god Mercury. Mercury is in the middle. Minerva is on the... Where's Minerva? On the right, right? And on the left is... Which on the left again? I cannot see from here. Anyway, the prominent image or sculpture is Mercury. That's Mercury there in the middle. Well, anyway, inside the main concourse stands visitors with a tall ceilings painted with constellation. You know, that is a celestial map that's famously reversed. It was in reverse. A mistake never corrected, because it adds to the charm, actually. And others says it was done in purpose to tell everyone that's the constellation map as perceived by God from up there. You know, those kind of reasons. You know. Well, anyway, sunlight pours through the massive arched windows and making the space feel timeless and alive. Okay, you know, Grand Central is filled with stories. The Whispering Gallery near the Oyster Bar, if you happen to get inside, where a secret acoustic trick let people talk across corners, you know. And the grand marble staircases inspired by the Paris Opera. If you happen to see Paris Opera, it's almost the same as the Grand Centrals. And the iconic four-faced opal clock in the middle of the lobby, you know, and that costs millions. I cannot believe that really costs millions, you know. Anyway, that's a meeting spot, and it's been there for generations. So generations has used that as the meeting spot. And saved from demolition in 1970s, and thanks to the preservationists and Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, and the Grand Central now stands as a triumph of history, design, and resilience. I saw something interesting in here, the Cipriani. Are you familiar with Cipriani? That one there?
Well, he said it like he was trying to be like funny.
Let's go back there. See, there's an interesting arc entrance here made of marble as well. It's called the Cipriani. You know, this one. See, this is one. And there's also a subway entrance here. Look at that. You know, the Cipriani is one of Midtown's hidden gems. Subway, but they closed it. Or is it closing from time to time? But anyway, it's closed. Or maybe it's closed forever. Here also it's closed. So there's a access here to the Grand Central Station. But what intrigues me is the facade. Look at this facade here. It's one of Midtown's hidden gems, actually. You know, this structure blends financial history, Italian elegance, and New York glamour. Look at that. Okay. Whew. Well, it was built during the Depression also. And this one is actually the originally it was the Bowery Savings Bank. If you recall Bowery Savings Bank. Okay. And its design is what kind of architecture is this? I think it's Italian Romanesque revival style, line like that. Look at the intricate design there on the wall by the column. It's so Italian and it's so Romanesque. You know, the bank was meant to impress clients with strength and stability. And its soaring facade of limestone and massive arched windows and the door, it's bronzed. Look at the arched windows and the door is bronzed. still project that aura today. Well, inside the building is breathtaking actually. Let us take a short sneak. You know, the main hall resembles a Renaissance cathedral. See? Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look, look. Oh, the reflection of the lights. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's so wide, spacious. Oh my God. It's beautiful inside. Like a grand ballroom. I love this. I love to see this during the daytime. So there's no reflections of lights coming out from the outside. Look at that. So that's the ballroom. It's wide. Like a function hall, like you can hold a masquerade ball here, actually. Beautiful, right? It's like a Renaissance cathedral, actually. Look. Only they don't have the church bench or chairs. Okay. And the ceilings, look at the ceilings. It's bolted, and a lot of chandeliers. And I see some Corinthian columns there. So look at the columns. Maybe you cannot see it from here, but I see Corinthian columns. I also see intricate mosaics. Wow. Is there a mural? I don't see a mural, but there must be a mural. And the floor, look at this, the floor. So the marble floors and the chandeliers there, the yellow lights, that's the chandelier. And it seems like timeless. It looks like a space built to inspire trusts in finance that now inspires in event guests. So that's the Cipriani. I talked too much, and now we reach the Pershing Square. Anyway, Pershing Square, located just right in front of this Grand Central Station. It's one of Midtown Manhattan's historic urban plazas, serving as a gateway between Grand Central Terminal and the bustling streets of Midtown. You know, the space takes its name from General John J. Pershing. Who is General John J. Pershing? Well, that's commander of the American Expeditionary Forces during the First World War, and honoring his leadership and the city's patriotic spirit, you know. So the area was officially designated in the late 1920s and has since been a busy meeting point, a hub for commuters, and a showcase of city life. Well, at its center, the square is dominated by the iconic Pershing Square Cafe, that one on the left. You know, it's a popular spot for New Yorkers grabbing coffee, breakfast, or lunch between train rides or meetings. So its outdoor seating allows pedestrians to soak in Midtown's energy, while watching the stream of people and taxis weaving through Park Avenue. It's closed. Oh, they're closed now. Okay, they're closed now. We cannot get inside. That sound. Anyway, this is Pershing Square. So this is the plaza here. The plaza proximity to Grand Central and the MetLife building. That's the MetLife building there at the back of Grand Central, MetLife building. This makes it historically and architecturally significant, you know, framed by another Boudard facade and modern towers at the same time. You know, over the decades, it hosted events, art installations, and seasonal markets, balancing urban functionality with culture. This is the plaza here. You can sit down, do people watch, meeting point, and during spring this is beautiful because it is lined with beautiful tulips around. Beautiful tulips anyway. I don't want to discuss further. I'm running out of time. Let's walk further. And you know that famous bird there, the eagle. Okay, I haven't read, the discussion. What's the discussion about? Okay. Tudor City is for the rich. Yes, actually it was for the rich. Well, they said that it was for the rich. According to Mason Brown, it's for the rich. Because when Tudor City was erected, the surrounding area was full of slaughterhouses. Yeah, and what do you call this? That is not upscale at all. Any structure around that is not upscale except for that Tudor City. And it is the only what do you call this? Apartment complex that is considered a skyscraper during that time, the first one. That's why it is for the rich. And now here is the one of the tallest glass and steel modern tower of one Vanderbilt building. And another addition, there's one addition of building, and let us check this bikers first. Let us check the bikers because they're noisy and what they're doing. Look at the bikers. So let's take a clip of them. Oh, they stop for a while. They stop for a while, the bikers. Anyway, look at that building. This is one of the additions of the skyscrapers in Midtown. That one there, the one that has horizontal lines in it. Next time I'm gonna focus on that building. I'm gonna do research about this building. But what I know from this building, one time during rainy day, I exited the Grand Central Station. I used one of the exits of the Grand Central Station, and as I get out of the street, this was in front of me right away. So it is connected. It has some exits there that's connected to the Grand Central Station as well. That's the new addition to the skyscrapers in the area. Okay, let's continue walking.
God believe me, you know, I love that.
Hi there, Jean Bedford. Hello, Miss Jean Bedford. Thanks for coming. And Jean Bedford says, "You're funny, Roman." I keep on talking and I cannot see the comments because I don't want to trip my foot on what I'm walking on. So I just talk and talk and talk without realizing that I haven't watched or haven't read the comments anymore. And Venetia in the house. Let me check. Oh, Venetia Veronila. Hello, Venetia. Thanks for coming. Miss Jean Bedford and Miss Venetia. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. Everyone, don't forget to hit the like button. That means you appreciate the ongoing streaming. Now I need to walk fast. I need to walk fast because I'm running out of time. Because I did a lot of talking as I walked, and we need to reach the middle of the midtown, and we don't want to be caught late. Because you know, I would like to catch some K-pop TikTokers there. I love to see them dancing, and I'm sure National Alternativa loves to see them dancing as well. Hi, McDonald's. And Jollibee gonna be opening here soon in front of Vanderbilt building and Grand Central. Hi, I'm walking fast right now, right? And I'm not talking, I'm walking fast. Because if I walk fast and talk, I'm gonna be out of breath. Woo. Woo. Sorry for that. Okay, now we reached the New York Public Library here on my left. Another Boulevard architecture. And soon will be coming is Bryant's Park. They call that the backyard of Midtown because this green space here is surrounded by skyscrapers. That's why they call that the Midtown's backyard. You know? Do you know that this New York Public Library's location is a former water reservoir? Yes, it was a water reservoir for the early New Yorkers, and the reservoir extends from the Fifth Avenue, which is the front of the public library, up to the back by Sixth Avenue, where Bryant's Park is. And now, since it's a reservoir, it was a reservoir, there must be a hollow space on the ground, right? So what they did with that hollow space on the ground, so they constructed what do you call this? A space for millions of volumes of books. That's why if you see the green lawn in the middle of Bryant's Park, underneath is where a chamber of millions of volumes of books are stored. So if you want to see that one time, so come here during the daytime, get inside the New York Public Library by the main entrance, and then there's a free tour around the underground of the library, including the Bryant's Park's green lawn underneath. Okay, so I'm walking fast, very fast, not very fast. Anyway, let me read a little. And Jean Bedford says hi to M. Zambrano and saying, Roman, you're funny. Okay. Anyway, so we're now at the Avenues of the Americas. I felt tired so suddenly. But it's funny. Suddenly I felt tired, as if I don't want to talk anymore. Because I talked too much for 2 hours. Oh my goodness. A big mistake for me to do that. Anyway, we're walking, we're crossing 6th Avenue and walking along 42nd Street. You know, we just passed Bryant's Park. Well, where is 43rd? This is, well, what if we go 43rd? What about that? Okay, let's go 43rd, 44. Okay, I'm crossing 42nd Street right now. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll continue 42nd Street. I gonna continue 42nd Street. Ay, my feet is shaking now. Anyway, right there in front of us, you see the brilliant side of the street. That is the theater district. Yes, the theater district. So, you know, we were on the block of 6th and 7th Avenue and 42nd Street. Now, this block is buzzing with theaters and energy that feels straight into Broadway. Ay, well, just imagine one or every night, hundreds of actors are living their dreams just a few steps from where we're walking. So this street used to be a lot rougher in the 70s and 80s, with neon signs of a very different kind, you know, like adult theaters, gritty movie houses, and a reputation that made locals avoid it after dark. But New York like life itself is about reinvention. So what used to be a symbol of decline is now a global hub of creativity and entertainment. So that's a good reminder for all of us, wherever you are right now doesn't define where you'll be tomorrow. Just like 42nd Street transformed, so can any one of us. So this tall building with with an antenna on the top is called 151. This is another high rise here. It's called 151 building, and it's one of the tallest modern glass and metal towers in the area. And at the ground floor is where H&M is housed in here. Well, now friends, here it is. Take a look around. This is the crossroads of the world. This is Times Square. You know, millions of people flood through here every year. Well, on New Year's Eve alone, nearly 1 million packed into the space for the ball drop. And that is Christian Sanchez's favorite. I would like to focus to that building. It's called Times Square building. This was the location where New York Times had originally transferred its headquarters here in, I think it's 1903 or at the beginning of 1900. I think maybe around that one, 1903. But anyway, so from transferring here, they had celebrated the New Year's Eve, and it wasn't the ball drop first. It was a fireworks. Yeah, they had a fireworks here and lit the sky, and everybody was mesmerized. And from that time on, it became a tradition. So they're celebrating the New Year during the New Year's Eve with fireworks, and for the first year actually, and the succeeding year they have the ball drop, and from that time on, ball drop was a customary practice here to celebrate the New Year. That's $1 water. Wow, I missed that. Hey, I need your $1 water. Water! I shouted water. I need $1 water.
$1 water, $1 soda, $1 Gatorade, $1 Snap.
All $1. Wow, wonderful. I just need water for me. Thank you, buddy. Oh, where's the it's okay, I don't mind.
It's coming off because you see it's ice cold.
Yeah, I know. Thank you very much.
$1, $1 water, $1
Yeah,
soda,
grab your
Gatorade,
dollar drink in here. I advertise your merchandise.
Thank you. They only take cash at that. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. $1 water, $1 soda, $1 Snapper, $1.
You're a big help.
Thank you so much.
Watch him is selling $1 water and drinks.
$1 drink, $1 Gatorade, $1 water, $1 soda.
What, $1 Gatorade? Are you kidding me?
Yes,
Okay, come back. Did you hear that? Dollar Gatorade?
Dollar waters, dollar sodas, dollar Gatorades.
Okay, let me pull out $1.
No problem. Dollar waters, dollar sodas, dollar Gatorades, dollar Snapple,
There you
dollar
go.
cheese. $1. Starbucks,
Here's $1.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Thank
Red
you.
Bull, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Red
Good luck,
Bull.
buddy.
Ice cold drink. $1.
Okay, so we get $1 Gatorade. All in dollar is cold. You're a big help. Water, water. Here. He didn't see you. Okay, so
Coconut juice is $3.
oh, coconut juice you have too? Wow. I missed that one.
Good for you. You got more?
You did not shout the coconut juice.
Because most people that are here, they know I have coconut
Oh.
juice, pineapple juice.
From now on, I know it. Thank you, buddy. From now on, I know it. I'm gonna grab that one next time.
Good for you.
Yes, I love coconut juice. It's so Caribbean. Okay, let me just put my oh, 1 second, everyone.
Thank you.
Please bear with me, cause
Thank you so much.
thank you. Good luck, buddy. Let me take my pills. So I have here the what do you call this? The alarm was just turned off. My alarm just turned off. Calling me to take my pills. Pills, here we come. Let me take my pills, okay? I need water, really. Okay. I'm sorry, ma'am. I was holding my camera at the same time and taking. Oh, my pills. Oh, thanks God.
What you do, take pictures?
Sorry?
What you do, take pictures?
No, I'm streaming, live streaming. Yeah, I do this every day here.
What do you do it for? For film or for?
No, for my audience from around the world.
I got
Can I feature you?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. What's your name, sir?
Chrysler.
Chrysler. Hey everyone, here's Chrysler here, who loves the coconut juice. And you did not tell me right away, so I get a coconut juice. I got the Gatorade and water. Ooh. Thanks for informing. That's the coconut juice there. That's the coconut juice you got. And Chrysler is here every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm here too every day.
Are you around the corner?
By the corner there?
Yeah, in the middle of the block.
Oh, in the middle of the block. Okay, I see you around, Chrysler.
Oh, that'd be good.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. God bless you. So everyone, that's Chrysler, one of the regulars here in Times Square. Okay, so what do I have there? Israel says, Gil, let's go to midnight moment. No, Israel, like, please, please don't let me do the midnight moment, because, you know, every time I cater the midnight moments, I go home at 3 a.m. And if I go at 3 a.m., I just cannot sleep right away, because, you know, I don't know what's happening to me. I go to bed, I don't sleep right away, 1 hour or so before I gotta do that, flips and turns. And I don't want to wake up late during the day. I want to wake up early, because I can do a lot of things if I wake up early. Sorry, Israel. Let us see if our walk got heated and we cannot help it, but to stay until 11:47 or 11:57, I mean. Then by that time, then we can you know, catch the midnight moment. But for now, as of this time, I cannot promise you. Okay, Israel, let's see. Let's see. And this is the favor of Christian Sanchez. Hey, Christian Sanchez, your friend is here trying to punch me. Woo! Punch me, go. Woo, boo, boo. I was punched by him. By Luffy. Hey, everyone. Do you know that I'm wearing a Luffy? Okay, Israel. Israel, not Israel. Christian, I would like to show you something. I would like to show you something, Christian. Look at this, what I'm wearing right now. So that's me. I'm wearing your Luffy. Aren't you jealous, Christian? I'm wearing a Luffy. Look at that. But it is underneath. Because this Luffy is a short sleeves and I felt cold, so I put on my long sleeve ones. That's my Luffy. See, that's Luffy. And that's Luffy. Right? That's Luffy. And that's Luffy. Right, Christian? Good shirt? That's a good print, right? Okay. I'm just teasing Christian. I would like him to get jealous. Let's continue walking. I hope we can still catch those K-pop TikTokerists. Okay. Change the camera. Shift. There is Marge. Hey Marge, hello. Thank you for watching. Hi, thank you, Marge. Oh, you know what? Marge is one of our proteges. Shall I say, do I call the proteges? No, I will not call it proteges. I will call it one of our, hopefully, could be one of the, what do you call this? Moderators here in our channel. We're still thinking about it. Right, Marge? So now she is present. Thank you for coming over, Marge. She was here an hour ago, then she left. Then she came back. But anyway, that's Marge, a busy mother. Thank you for coming anyway. So Jean Bedford, try to catch the midnight moment. Oh, Jean Bedford, no, please. Wow, amazing Lupin. Yes, that's my amazing Lupin shirt. I got that from Japan. It's a very huge one, huge print. Okay. Yes, that was Lupin. In French, the Lupin name is actually originally French, and they pronounce in French as Lupin. So here in English and in English we call that Lupin, but in French they call that Lupin. Oui, Lupin de Paris. Anyway, look at these portraits. Very interesting. So we're walking fast so we can reach the K-pop TikTokerists. Woo. Okay, the bike lane. That's the bike lane. So anyway, we must pass through here so we can still catch them. I hope we can still catch them. If not, we're going around to see and catch the other performers as well. Okay, now we are here at our destination. Anyway, now let's talk more about this one. Okay. Yeah, We got here a lot of LED billboards glowing like artificial daylight. Look at how they illuminate. Is that a proper word? How they light up the street here as if it is daylight. You know, we have towering buildings, traffic honking. Oh my God, we cannot cross right now. No, traffic honking, so food smell in the air. I can smell barbecue. You know, some food trucks, they have barbecue. And a crowd that feels like a river you're wading through. You know, if New York is a heartbeat, this is where the pulse is strongest. You know, wherever you look, there's light. You know, Times Square is one of the brightest places on earth at night. You can literally see its glow from outer space. Let's walk now. The billboards here aren't optional. It's not optional. Every building is required to be covered in signage. It's not advertising. It's part of the architecture. That's wild, isn't it? Senora, stop. Don't go in the middle of the road. You're gonna be hit by the car, Senora. Oh my God, Senora. Tres por cinco. Oh, 3 por 5. Oh, okay. 3 por 5 for the churros. Well, also there's these odds cost millions a year. I've been telling that every time. Well, but they're not just about selling products. They're selling dreams. Let's see the TikTokers is there here. Oh, I don't see TikTokers. No, oh, there they have. They're here. We're lucky they are here. They are here. So this is the TikTokers. @GRLIS_NYC. You can follow them in Bilibili, in TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Weibo. There you go. Oh, they're here now. Oh, go dance, please. They're wearing red and black. But there's a lot of people, they cannot, you know, occupy a decent space wherein they can have their moves. Anyway, as I was talking about millions costing millions a year of ads here. You know, so it's not about ads only. It's not about products. It's about dreams. They're selling dreams. They're selling images. And they're selling ideas, you know. It's like a giant outdoor gallery of consumer culture. And whether you like it or not, it's unforgettable. Oh, they cannot get a space. Wow, they cannot get a space. Let me help them. Okay, let me help them by maybe I'll form a human barricade. Human barricade. Okay, I'll do that here. Human barricade. Give space. Oh. Okay. Let's get rolling. Sorry, sir. Excuse us. Sorry, excuse us. There you go. Today is a busy day.
More step back.
Step back, step back. Thank you. Step back. Step back.
A little bit more.
Okay. What happened? What? Something happened.
देखने में तो ऐसे नहीं लगता।
Alternativa. So you see those girls dancing, right? Beautiful. Okay, let's go around and look for something else. Then we'll come back here for their next take. They're gonna have a next take after that. This is the group. Muchos chinos en la plaza, sí. This, hoy es el día del chino. So these are dancers. Let's look for other performers, and then we're gonna come back here. So unfortunately, the red step is closed right now. So it's closed, and whether we want to get a what do you call it, midnight movement, the step is closed. So it's gonna be opening 7 p.m. tomorrow. Tonight is not possible. Okay, because they're cleaning it up. Last night I saw a lot of coffee dripped on the stairs. Where is that sound coming from?
La fotógrafa también tiene que estar.
Yes, tomorrow I must go home early. I cannot afford to sleep 3 a.m. because I have a parade tomorrow at 12. If I sleep at 3, I'm gonna wake up at 1. So I'm gonna miss the parade, right, Nacion? So I don't wanna miss that parade tomorrow. Me and Nacion gonna attend the parade at 12 o'clock. Okay. So let's look for some, maybe this one, modeling. So we have a modeling post here. Look at the mogul. I hope she would walk again. Come on, walk again. Once more, once more.
Wait, I'm like, where? See? I'm like, where'd my friend go?
No, they're not getting to. They're not getting ready to dance again. Are they? I hope so, but no, they're not. They're not. There's no space yet. So we're gonna go back to the Bronx TikTokerists first here. So we cover the Bronx TikTokerists first, okay? Then we'll go back to the K-pop TikTokerists. There's another TikTokerist here anyway. It's okay. It's okay. They're not dancing again. I don't think they're gonna dance again. I hope they would. Come on, show your moves again, people. We're here waiting. We want to see their moves again because every time they have a different move. Every day they got different moves in here. There's somebody moving there. It's grooving. moving. Only the music is loud, but not moving. Oh, there's a television network in here. I can see they have this broadcasting antenna and broadcasting plate. You call that plate? Broadcasting plate? Yeah. See, look at that. They had a broadcasting plate. They had broadcasting equipment. Look at the top of the car. Nowadays, you can do that in one simple mobile device, right? But for sure, you can get a better quality of pictures and audio. But you know, well, can't blame them. That's for their professional use. Yeah, you know, that's of the press. Anyway, he's setting up. Then later on, we can see what gonna be the target audience or the target image. Oh, this one is a really good one. Oh, look at that. You gotta move at night.
deprimido. Estaba deprimido.
Cuando llegue el frío ya vuelve. Yes. ¿Qué le pasa?
Yeah, I got a card. Let's put it in there. Let's put it all in there.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. Good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, you want to follow it? Okay.
How much is that?
30.
30?
Yeah. But we're giving it for
What?
free today. For free today. For free. Follow, and like everything. You got one for free.
Oh, this one?
It's like different, right? Yes. I print everything out.
Medium. We need a medium. Okay, my size is now medium. I lose down to medium. How to do that? Oh, how can I do that here? Well, anyway, my phone doesn't work when it comes to scanning, so we cannot join because my phone is not, good for scanning. Okay. So can we go? Wait, let's go back to the K-pop TikTokerists. Maybe they're gonna start their another round of their what do you call that? Their routine dance. Okay. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. They're starting right now. Oh no, they're not starting. I thought they're starting. They're not starting. Let's go, let's go. Yes, let's go. Okay, Nacion, they're gonna start again. Nacion, they're gonna start again, Nacion. Okay, they're starting now.
Sino tuh liatin. Mereka pogo gitu.
Okay, that's another round. Christian Sanchez. Christian Sanchez says solar eclipse. Big events gonna be happening this weekend. Okay, watch out for the solar eclipse. That's according to the forecast of Christian Sanchez. Do you have any definite schedule, Christian? Gil TV, solar eclipse takes place here, Times Square. Really? Oh, I haven't heard about that yet. Let me do my research again. Tom C says redo from the beginning. Okay, they're gonna redo it again from the beginning. They just want to take those scenes from within, in between. They want to perfect that. That's why they're doing this kind of scene. Okay. So yes, they're preparing now to do a redo. That's for Tony C's requests. Yes, I need to be home before 12, like 12 midnight, like a pumpkin, or else I'm gonna turn into a rat or mice. Oh. Okay, let me do a more professional shot of this version. Okay, we're gonna do the zoom in, zoom out effect. Again. Some Food, South Jersey. Yeah. Welcome to the live streaming, Some Food. Let's go to San Gennaro and see if they're full a late night past 11:30. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to San Gennaro after my Queen's Parade. Right? Bravo. One more. Otra. Anchor. How did you like that? Take care, bye. Oh, from Some Food. Hey, Some Food. Why? What happened? Where are you going? .rm, perfect move. Thank you, .rm. .rm doing the, the missing act every Sunday morning. That's a missing act from .rm. I don't know what he's doing on Sunday morning. So some Ford says tonight the Italian festival is big, lots of people there. Yeah, tomorrow is the final. So tomorrow I'm gonna go there. I covered that last week already, last Saturday. So I'm covering the last day tomorrow, 21. So I'm gonna do my Queen's Hispanic Parade first, and then after I go to San Gennaro. San Gennaro. Jean Bedford says thanks for the lovely video. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, as is saying hello, Tom. Oh, Tom C. Okay, Tom C. They redid it again. So maybe I think they're gonna do it again. Let's wait. Watch out. So I'm gonna do some professional shots, like you're zooming and a camera up, camera down, those kinds. How did you like that? The zoom in, zoom out, and the low camera, up camera. I hope you like it. How about that Miss Jean Bedford? Did you see it? Can you remark something about the camera movement? I'm trying to experiment on the movement of my new camera, and at the same time the stabilizer. Yes, May Zambrano, you're actually correct. I spend more money on a camera than food. I don't eat because I want to be healthy. Okay. So let's walk further back. Let's walk further back to the station, you know. I need to go early today. Oh my God.
The best shot.
So I see something interesting group in here. Mga kabayans. We have kabayans here on the floor. And welcome to the live TV episode. Thank you po. Okay, let's start walking back. Okay, so as I walk, I would wrap up this. I would like to give a wrap up statement, shall I say? You know, if you got a wrap up walk from Bryant's Park to no, it wasn't Bryant's Park. No, it started at what do you call that? Where did we start? Not Bryant's Park, right? From UN Avenue, not Bryant's Park. Anyway, let's walk. Look at this Lady Liberty here, so tall. Picture. Anyway, you know, we reached the heart of Times Square. It's amazing. And it's amazing to reflect on the journey we've just shared, you know. From the diplomatic halls of the United Nations through the hidden gardens of Tudor City and past the glittering Chrysler Building. What else where we passed to? Oh yeah, the timeless Grand Central Terminal. Yes, and the elegance of Cipriani. I would like to see Cipriani during the daytime, so there's no light reflections coming from the outside, and we can get inside, at least film, at least a focus there, because you will love it. It's so wide in there. It's like you can perform a masquerade ball. It's beautiful. You know, that elegance of Cipriani, and also after Cipriani, there's the pulse of Pershing Square. Yes, we had that. And let's walk back while I talk. And you know that history isn't just in books. And the people we meet, the moments we notice, just as the city has risen, fallen, and reinvented itself countless times. So we too can learn to embrace change. Let me pass through here. You know, we can seek beauty in the everyday, and leave our mark wherever we go. My battery is getting low now. It's gonna turn off anytime. So as the lights of Times Square shine above us, let's carry the energy forward. Yes, curious, inspired, and alive to the stories all around us. And because in New York and in life itself as well, every step matters, every story counts, and the journey is just as important as the destination. Okay, so I would like to thank everyone again for coming over. Thanks for coming over to our daily walk, to walk around New York City. Oh, what is that? Breaking news. Police cameras. Israeli soldiers shooting kids. What? Wow. Anyway, I would like to thank our Japanese viewers who are at the back, silent and not commenting because they're, Japanese people are shy. They're not confident about their English. That's why they keep quiet. But anyway, 皆さん今日もギルティテレビのライブを見てくれて本当にありがとうございましたね。あなたの時間をいただいて心から感謝していますよ。楽しんでいただけましたか？ And また次のライブでニューヨークの素敵な場所を一緒に楽しみますよ。And お会いするのを楽しみにしています。And それまでお元気でまたね。皆さんありがとう。Amigos y amigas, muchas gracias por acompañarme hoy en Gear TV. De verdad aprecio que hayan tomado su tiempo para estar aquí conmigo. Thank you very much. And thank you so much everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoy this cool weather. It's cool now. Cool live stream. I started my video all the way from UN headquarters through we passed through Grand Central until we reached Times Square here. And then this is Midtown Manhattan, and Times Square is the pulse of the city. And now I'm wrapping up here inside this Times Square. As always, if you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe. And for more videos and updates from my channel, and if you're watching on Twitch, consider dropping a follow. And hey, if you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free on Twitch too. Every bit of support means a lot. With all that said, be good to yourself and to one another. Stay safe, stay positive, and keep exploring New York City. Have a great night, everyone, and maybe I'll see you again tomorrow. No, not maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna see you really tomorrow. I'm not. The schedule. Okay, the schedule tomorrow. National Alternativa. What time did you get for tomorrow's parade? My God, let me see that. What time? Okay. Let me search it. What time is the Hispanic parade? Hispanic parade tomorrow at Queens. Tomorrow is September 21. Okay, National Alternativa. Let us see. Tomorrow at 12. So it will take place from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. along 37th Avenue from 69th Street to 89th Street. Okay? See you again tomorrow. Look at this. Interesting. Look at that. They're having fun. They're having fun here. My battery is getting low. Oh. Where's my battery pack? Okay. Hey, battery pack. Where are you? Ooh. Look at him. Interesting. Look at him. Look at that. He's trying to imitate every move. Look at him. Look at that, 3%. My battery 3%. Ooh la la, 3%. Look at that. Anyway, imitate. Come on, do the same. Do the same. I'm filming you. I'm not cutting off yet. I'm filming you. Ah. Ooh. Wow. Look at that. Okay. Wow. Very good. Very good. Good night, M. Sombrano. Good night, RM. Israel Morales, mi amigo. Muchas gracias. Buenas noches. Good night. Who else are there? Venetia Veronila. I agree, MCs. He'll stay healthy. Yes, that's why I'm not eating, because I want to be healthy. You know that sometimes food can make us unhealthy. That's why I'm not eating. I want to be healthy. I have a video that I watched from Dr. Berg. If you know Dr. Berg, follow Dr. Berg or see one of the videos of Dr. Berg on YouTube, and you will see why fasting is very healthy. It's gonna heal your body. So do fasting. Ooh, yeah. He got it. He got it, man. Yeah, that guy is good at his gymnastics, you know. He missed his calling. He couldn't have been a Simone Biles, another Simone Biles. I agree with you. Go start your stunts, man, so I can go now. I don't think they're starting. Oh yeah, they're gonna put the cones now. So they're gonna be starting. After this, we really go. Just their exhibition, their gymnast gymnastic moves, then we go. Sí, vamos a bailar, bailar. Vamos a gimnásticos. Okay, they're not starting. Let's go. Enough for waiting. We need to go. Okay, everyone. I see you again tomorrow. Okay, the parade gonna start at 12. Then maybe a few minutes before that, like 15 minutes before that, I gonna be there to see Nación Alternativa. Me and Nación Alternativa gonna what call this? What is that happening there? Oh, look at that. Cool, right? That's cool one. Look at that. That's cool. Okay, that's it, everyone. See you again tomorrow. Don't forget the Hispanic parade in Queens, starting at 12, but we're gonna be starting earlier than that. Goodbye, everyone. Minasang arigato de mataas tayo masyo. Paalam sa lahat. Maraming salamat po. Muchas gracias a todos. Thank you very much to all. And before I end this, you know, I will follow my hunger tonight. I will take the advice of Maid Zambrano. Maid Zambrano is saying, go eat, Gil, go eat. We're gonna do that tonight. I want the chicken with the bone this time. Last time I ate chicken without bone. Okay? Everybody agree with me to get in here and give myself a chance to eat. Oh, Gil, thanks. Yes, thank you very much, May. So, hasta la vista, mi amiga. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good night, beautiful souls. Oh, Paulo Jose Zambelli. Hola, querido. We're ending right now. See you again tomorrow from 12 o'clock. The Hispanic parade at Queens. It's gonna be spectacular. All countries in there. Argentina, Salvador, Ecuador, Colombia, Mexico. I don't know if Costa Rica is participating. But for sure, those countries that I mentioned, they're gonna be there tomorrow. Okay? Hola, Paul, and adios. And adios, Roman. Roman, goodbye, Roman. Thanks, see you tomorrow.